Hi everyone and welcome. So it is day 49 in the EPIC program and today it is 1 hour full body. All you will need is your mat and a bottle of water handy. We're going to work through approximately 45 minutes of a full body weight only workout. We'll start with our legs, we move on to upper body, we then finish with core and abs before we move on to about a 20-minute full body stretch. There are so many fantastic stretches out there. These are a few of my favourite that I like to do at least once a week. The timer will be on for the actual full body workout and that is going to be 45 seconds of work, supersetted with another 45 seconds of work, then 15-second rest, and we move on to the next. This is no repeat, so every single exercise is different. However, of course, if there is single leg work or single arm work, we have to then repeat on the same side. Today is going to be a very slow paced workout. It's all about control and there is a lot of balance in here as well. You will notice one side may be better at balancing than the other. I certainly have a particular side that is slightly better on balancing than the other. During the balancing exercises, if you lose balance, simply set that foot down, reset and try again. We all lose our balance, so don't be too hard on yourself if you can't get that balance right. Try to look at a point that is maybe on the wall or your door, something like that, just to keep your gaze straight ahead and try and relax. Make sure you breathe the entire time. When we come to the actual stretching part, on the exhale, try to deepen the stretch that little bit more. There should be no jerking, it should be quite smooth movement. Just ease into every stretch. And as you exhale, you can deepen that as you relax and lengthen the muscles. As always, make this your own workout. If, for example, there are a few push-ups that you're really not feeling today, certainly go into normal push-ups. That's good time to practice. And I think that's it. I hope you really enjoy this workout. We're going to get a really good solid 45 minutes of full body workout done, followed by a nice full body stretch. Let's go.
You blow my mind. I don't know if you know yet. I've tried some time, and I'm dying to tell you.
It's like we're done before we even started. So if this is the end now, baby, know that I gave it my all. I believe in us,
getting ready for a single leg balance. Two options: you can perform this with a straight leg holding the toes. Alternatively, place that foot at the top of the inner thigh.
told you I'm not yours anymore. No, I'm not yours. So why you trying to hold on when I'm not there for you? Wanna take a different lane, wanna play my own game, and I don't need you here, so won't you let me go? Wanna take this ball and chain that you have put on me and throw it out the window. I think that you should let go, 'cause you know this is not meant to be. Let go. Maybe I should have known that you are not the right one for me. Let go. Let me go. Talk to you, I'm better off not talking to you. But why you trying to hold on? Wanna take a different lane, wanna play my own game, and I don't need you here, so won't you let me go? Wanna take this ball and chain that you have put on me and throw it out the window. I think that you should let go, 'cause you know this is not meant to be. Let go. Maybe I should have known that you are not the right one for me. Let go. Let me go.
Well done. Okay, getting ready to come to the floor for bridge to alternating reach. Squeeze the glutes to lift those hips and reach round to your own ability.
Throw this shade on me, like they all hate on me. Don't bring that rage on me. Why they throwing shade on me, like they ashamed on me? I thought, what age are we? It's warm outside, and we all want shine. Bet you nobody in the city, 'cause they in the crib this time. Got pics on the way like a vacay. Shoot a photo with an AK. Got friends by my side, trying to have a good day. And I why they go chase. Yeah, but it's all on me. Let them roam free.
Coming into L-sit to bridge. So L-sit, you can either have your palms fully on the floor or more just your fingertips. Simply push through, drive through the hips, squeeze the glutes, lift those hips as high as you can, back into L-sit with the hips just shy off the floor, trying to keep your back as flat as possible.
Why they throwing shade on me, like they ashamed on me? I thought, what age are we? Trying to throw this shade on me, like they all hate on me. Don't bring that rage on me. Why they throwing shade on me, like they ashamed on me? I thought, what age are we?
Getting into position for our bridge leg abduction. Whilst you're lowering that leg to the side, try to think about the glute that is being activated here. Push through the heel, squeeze the glutes, keep those hips as high as possible.
You can't get out, hidden like you classified.
Well done, that is legs complete. We are on to pendulum push-ups. Think of this as a regular push-up, however you're coming slightly towards one side as you're lowering and coming up on the opposite side.
Too many years in this care, aren't you?
Well done. We're now into push up to bird dog. Basically push up, alternate leg to foot, reach away, come back into your push up, come back up and repeat opposite side.
Just the two of us and we can stay up all night, kissing under street lights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Without you by my side, let me feel your love again. Just the two of us and we could stay up all night, kissing under street lights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand.
We are now into hip lifts. You're going to try and control the lowering. It is challenging. Use the arms to support.
But I know them. Oh, I'm really drowning. Before when I met you, I never saw. No, I never saw the way that you look now is all I know. Yeah, it's all I know. So forget about the past. You and I could be lasting. This time we could be lasting. This time we could be lasting. You're the antidote. Losing sleep, I'm in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived. You're the antidote. Losing sleep, I'm in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived. Your body wrapped around me, good and strange. You got me looked upon it, you and me. Got me losing sleep, I'm in too deep, like an overdose. You're the antidote. Losing sleep, I'm in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived.
Well done. We're going to come to the end of our mat and begin our stretch. We're going to begin coming forward into a downward dog position. We're going to alternate the legs. We're going to bend one knee, then the opposite, trying to gently push that heel down towards the mat. Trying to keep a nice long spine. You can then straighten both legs as and when you feel ready, gently aiming those heels towards the mat. Engage the lower belly by drawing the navel in towards the spine. Keep the neck in line with your spine. We will extend the right leg up straight in line with the torso. Bring it down an opposite leg. Again, bring that right leg up nice and straight and opposite leg. We will now bring that right leg up, bend at the knee and bring the foot across to the opposite side. And get ready to switch, opposite leg, the left, bring it up, bend at the knee, over towards the opposite side and release. Repeat one more time each side. And come into downward dog, again pushing those heels down towards the mat. Slowly come forward, a slow push up all the way to the mat, into cobra. And when you're ready, we will come back once more to downward dog, aiming those heels towards the floor. And we will come into a lunge position with the left foot in front. From here, we will gently lower and come forward into a hip flexor stretch. Try to relax into that stretch. We will then straighten the front leg into a hamstring stretch. Take this nice and gentle. We will then come forward into a hip flexor stretch, drawing the rear foot up towards the glutes with assistance from that hand. Nice and gentle stretch here, don't strain. Try to relax and make sure you're breathing. Well done. We will now move on to the opposite side. Come into that low lunge position. Bring yourself forward and relax. Try to relax into that stretch. And when you're ready, you can straighten that front leg. Very gently lean forward. Again, don't strain. Take this one nice and easy. Bring the hips forward and we're into that hip flexor stretch, bringing the rear heel towards the glute, using the arm on the same side for assistance. Very gently draw that foot towards the glutes. Remember to breathe. From here, we're going to come back into our downward dog position and just stretch it out. When you're ready, we will come up and bring that left foot to the front of your mat, facing directly forward. Rear foot, the right, is going to be 45 degrees. Both legs remain straight. We're going to have our arms parallel and we're going to reach forward, keeping those hips in line. Reach forward as far as you can and then lower. Place that hand on either the ankle, foot or mat. Look up at the hand that is in the air. Open the chest. Keep the two legs straight. Exhale and try to lower and deepen into that stretch. Open that chest, hips forward. And when you're ready, we will then repeat on the opposite side. Right foot coming forward, the left is going to be at 45 degrees, both legs straight, arms parallel with the mat. Reach forward, keeping the two legs straight. When you're ready, lower, place hand on ankle, foot, or the mat. Open the chest, look at the hand that is in the air, and really open that chest, push the hips forward, keeping the legs straight. Breathe. On the exhale, try and get that little bit deeper. And when you're ready, feet facing forward, we're going to forward fold, holding on to the elbows, lengthening the back. We will then bring our right hand to our left foot, keeping the legs straight, raising that left arm in the air, using the hand on the foot to push against, to open that chest. Really reach round and switch sides. Again, back to the side we started with. However, go that little bit deeper. Really reach round, push off that foot. Come forward, place both hands on the floor, trying to keep flat back, and ever so gently bend at the elbows. When you're ready, come up nice and slowly. We're going to move into downward dog position. From here, we will then move our left leg forward, the outside of the lower leg on the mat, and sink into this stretch. You can remain upright. Alternatively, you can forward bend and extend the arms out in front. If you wish, you can also draw that rear foot up towards your glutes, using the arm for assistance. Coming out of that stretch nice and gentle, moving into our downward dog before completing the same stretch on the opposite side. Gently coming out of that stretch before going into our downward dog once again, pushing those heels towards the floor. And we're going to walk our hands in and come up slowly to a standing position. We will now come into a seated position to perform a piriformis muscle stretch. We're just going to sit nice and tall. Right leg is going to be under the left. Cross that left leg over. Sit nice and tall, keep the chest open. Draw that knee in towards the chest. Big inhale and rotate. Draw that knee in towards the chest. Using the arm. Every time you exhale, try and draw that knee that little bit closer and rotate that little bit further round. Keep nice and tall. And when you're ready, we will now repeat on the opposite side. Left leg under, right leg on top. Use that left arm to draw that right knee in. We will now come into a straddle position. Make sure you're sitting tall. And we're just going to go from one side to the other. Gentle stretch before moving to the opposite side. Careful not to strain. You can begin using the hands for extra assistance. So really using the hands to hold onto either the foot or the ankle, just for that little extra stretch. From here, you can also reach the opposite hand to the opposite foot and thread the head through, just for that deeper stretch across the lats, side back. We will now come to center and come into a forward fold. If you wish, you can use your hands on the foot or ankle for extra assistance, just to deepen that stretch that little bit more. Think about deepening that stretch ever so slightly every single time you exhale. We will now move into some single leg hamstring stretch with a forward bend. We will now move into butterfly position, heels facing one another, sitting nice and tall. We will now perform gentle pulses, drawing those knees down that little bit further every time. And when you're ready, we will bend at the elbows, drawing ourselves forward with a flat back. Take this movement very slowly, and once again, every time you exhale, try and come that little bit closer to the mat. And when you're ready, we'll move to lie on our back on the mat for some single leg hamstring stretches. We will then extend one leg while the other is straight on the mat, lift the head and hold either at the hamstring or the calf. And very gently draw that leg down towards your torso, trying to maintain that straight leg. Same again, however this time lower the head towards the mat. Make sure you don't hold your breath. Again, with that exhale, deepen ever so slightly. From here, we will place our two soles of our feet together and gently use the arms to draw those soles in towards the belly. And release. We will now bring the left leg across the body, using the right arm to hold on to either at the toe or the ankle. Try to relax and look in the opposite direction towards that left arm. Gently hug those knees in, rock side to side. You can stay in this position, gently hugging those knees in and rocking side to side. Alternatively, you can then lift those hips up so much that your back is in line with your legs and you're perpendicular to the floor. Use the arms to support. Alternatively, place them on the mat. We're now going to drop one leg towards the floor, keeping it straight, and the opposite leg. Once again, drop that leg towards the floor, and the opposite leg. You can now move into a double leg, bringing the tops of the feet towards the floor. And if you feel comfortable, you can bend the knees and draw the knees in towards the ears. From here, you can apply extra pressure using the hands to draw those knees even closer. And release, nice and slowly. Lower those hips towards the mat with nice straight legs, vertebrae by vertebrae. And hug those knees in. We will now face the mat, face down. One arm is going to be extended out, perpendicular to the body. Other arm we're going to push off and look towards that side. Very gently stretch the chest and the shoulder. we will now bring ourselves back into our downward dog position, lengthening the hamstrings, pushing those palms into the mat. We will now move to the mat. I would suggest having your knees and feet both on the mat for this stretch. We're going to open the knees. Our shins are going to be parallel to one another. Nice flat back, and we're very gently going to push the hips back. As you exhale, push those hips back that little bit more. It's only a small movement. And come out of that position very slowly. We will now return to the mat for a full body long stretch, followed by a cobra stretch. Coming back into child's pose before moving into our downward dog. From here, we'll walk our hands in towards our feet, placing each hand just under our toes. Keep the knees bent. Begin straightening one leg at a time. So nice gentle straightening of each leg, and when you're ready, you can straighten both legs. And roll up nice and slowly. Well done. We will forward fold, straight leg for some hamstring stretches. You can place two hands on the floor, on the ankles. Use the hands behind the ankles to provide a little bit more assisted stretching. And roll up when you're ready. Well done.